Brand new Gates 216. We stacked up all winter, so we can ball on you broke ass niggas all summer. Let's go. Assets and liabilities. Had to get up out that comfort zone to finally highlight my abilities. Fucking opinion, they ain't paying my utilities. Don't sleep on the grandson of Hillary. I am really he. Get it done now. Fuck talking about how it's finna be. No more Mr. Nice Guy shifting my energy. Take kindness for weakness. I'ma slide like it's reset. So many times daily, gotta take a deep breath. My patience ain't what it was back in the day. Can't let nobody fuck over me. No having your way. For real, I'm like Zillow, I'll put you back in your place. Choose your words wisely, if not, get a slap to the face. You don't know me, you know a version, homie. Your lady claim I look even better in person, homie. A boss nigga, head of the family, that's word to Tony. Far from perfect, but I know the Lord is working on me. Yeah, I don't know nothing. I know I'm overcoming all this dumb shit. From nothing to something, let's run it up, bitch. I like my lady pretty as fuck and dumb thing. While I'm counting this paper, she shutting up shit. I don't know nothing. I know I'm overcoming all this dumb shit. From nothing to something, let's run it up, bitch. I like my lady pretty as fuck and dumb thing. While I'm counting this paper, she shutting up shit. Standing on the way I feel, I made you with no major deal. First I manifested it, then I had to make it real. Never satisfied with making just enough to pay the bills. I just wanna hit the stage, do my things, display my skills. Me and my niggas in the field, steady making plays. Trying to add to the lead and put the game away. Break away, 80-yard rush, that was all us. Practice makes perfect, haters saying it was all luck. The summer's mine, fall, winter, and that spring too. Bulldozing through this game, bitch, you let my team through. I'm locked in the stew, making my dreams true. Generational curse breakers, let's purchase acres. Yeah, and you niggas fakers. Don't ever mistake us. But one of you bums. Me and my niggas, we getting it done. I don't know nothing. I know I'm overcoming all this dumb shit. From nothing to something, let's run it up, bitch. I like my lady pretty as fuck and dumb thing. While I'm counting this paper, she shutting up shit. I don't know nothing. I know I'm overcoming all this dumb shit. From nothing to something, let's run it up, bitch. I like my lady pretty as fuck and dumb thing. While I'm counting this paper, she shutting up shit.
Yeah. What it is, what it do, what's happening? I know it's a little late, everybody, but you know, we still gotta do what we do. Sunday live reaction Sunday, however you want to say it. It's the Hype Real Podcast. I am your boy John B, aka DJ Chill. We are live and we're gonna talk about a little something. So let's get into let's pay the bills first before we get into the situation. It's the Hype Real Podcast. We go live every Thursday, 9 p.m. with my main man Ray, aka 6:23 a.m. Like, subscribe, and enjoy on all platforms. And then we go live on Sundays. You know, that's what we do on a live reaction. And we talk about anything under the sun on Sunday. Sunday is more my vent day. It's more the day where I just kind of talk about what I feel like speaking on that's going on in the world, what's going on in my mind. And it's just a little bit of everything. So let's get straight to it. First off, football season is done. We have a new Super Bowl champion. It's yet again a repeat Super Bowl, not a repeat Super Bowl champion, but a champion that's already won it, and that is the Seattle Seahawks. So a lot of guys that I was on here talking about the Seattle Seahawks. I picked New England. I even though they came in, they were underdogs, and people said that, you know, that Seattle was the favorite, so they came in as the favorite. I just had in my head and my heart, and just what I was seeing on tape, that New England was going to be able to carry their end of the bargain in the Super Bowl, but that did not turn out to be true. So yet again, Seattle has another Super Bowl. It's kind of like their revenge game, but, you know, without Tom Brady being in it. They finally did everything right. Shout out to the Seattle Seahawks. They did what they did. They went 14-3. They were number one all throughout the year, and then they sealed the deal at the end. I can't get mad at them. My main man The chat already pulling up. They on my bumper, because I said some things earlier, and I still kind of stand. I'm a stand on heel, die on heel type of guy. I'm gonna just jump straight into it. I said that I believe Drake May is elite. I believe that he's an elite quarterback. I even said that he might even be the best quarterback this year, this season. Now, he finished second in MVP voting behind Matthew Stafford. I can live with that. This game, he didn't look the greatest, but I still believe that he is and can be, if he's not already, an elite quarterback. Because if you look up against the competition that he went against, Sam Darnold wasn't elite either. And what is you guys' measure of elite? Is it somebody who always has to? Would you still consider Patrick Mahomes elite, even though he had a disaster of a Super Bowl against the Philadelphia Eagles? Everybody still considers him elite. So I still think Drake May is an elite quarterback. I just think he had a tough run, and he had to go against every top defense in the league. Let's count them out. He had to go against number 1, number 2, possibly number 3, however you want to put it, the Houston Texans. Then he had to go against the Denver Broncos. And then he had to go against the Seattle Seahawks. That's a hell of a gauntlet. You put any other quarterback against that, they probably don't make it out of the 2 or the 3. Yeah, he didn't light up the scoreboard with his ability with yards and this, that, and the third. Yeah, but he did good in Denver. He did throw 3 picks. Still a young guy. With this, to me, is trending up. This game, he threw the ball 43 times, 27 completions. He had 295 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. A lot of it was garbage time. I'm not even gonna lie, because they were playing it off. They were trying to just allow him to. They were playing soft defense, bend but don't break. The story of this game is not that Drake May didn't take it over the top. It's 2 stories to me. The story of this game is there was no rushing offense from the New England Patriots. Drake May was their leading rusher. That tells you something. And the Seattle Seahawks defense they're everything they were in the regular season. Everything. Sam Darnold didn't win this game. You know who won this game? Kenneth Walker and the defense. Ground and pound and good defense. So they say defense wins championships. That's exactly what happened here. Because Sam Darnold does not deserve to be MVP. Should be definitely one of the defensive guys. Drake May was sacked 6 times. Their offensive line, especially Will Campbell, who's a first-round pick, people were not sure about him being a great offensive lineman because he has short arms, quote unquote. He got destroyed. People were running through his face mask, and he just kept getting put on his backside. And when you ain't got time to throw the ball, it's over with. I'm gonna get into the chat. Chat said, "Yo, my guy, it's okay. He's not elite yet." I can appreciate you saying yet, because that means that it's still a possibility. Certain quarterbacks, it's not a possibility. I don't consider like a guy like Sam Darnold elite, even though he won. He's not elite. He didn't really win. He won because of his team, not because of what he did. And okay. Even if you say he's not elite yet, that means he's trending up towards that. C Glove pulled up. What up, C Glove? Only elite if he can consistently perform against top defensive teams. That's not necessarily true. Tom Brady, the GOAT, did not always step up against top defensive teams. Everybody struggles against top defensive teams. It's just more so, can you make the plays when you need them? There was a couple missed throws, a couple of things that I think second year young guys do. When he missed Hooper on the slant route to the outside, that was like, you can't miss that throw. That right there could have turned the whole game around. New England's defense is top tier. They look great. They just couldn't slow down the run game. Kenneth Walker got a big run at the end. He was just taking over. I think Kenneth Walker, ground and pound, is what really allowed them to be able to take over. As a team, New England only has 79 yards rushing. Drake May had 37 of them. That right there ain't going to get it. That's not going to get you a championship. That's not going to allow you to be great. And I appreciate the chat for pulling up on the late night. Shout out to the Seattle Seahawks yet again. That's 2 It probably should be 3 had they not thrown the ball on 3rd and 1 when they had beast mode. But they did it. My pick, who I wanted to be the coach for the Cleveland Browns, Clint Kubiak. He's got a championship ring. He's probably going to wind up in Oakland. That's the rumors. And they gave the Super Bowl MVP went to Kenneth Walker. 27 carries, 135 yards, five per carry. He almost had that touchdown at the end, but he got called back for holding. So shout out Kenneth Walker. I'm glad they didn't give it to Darnold. I wish they would have really gave it to one of the defensive guys because they're the ones who showed up. You had guys at 2 sacks, Derek Hall, 2 sacks, Brian Murphy, 2 sacks. The story of me for the game, where's his name? Let me think about it. Where's it at? It was the defensive Witherspoon. Witherspoon, he hit the quarterback 3 times, had a sack, 1 tackle for loss, 1 pass deflection, 4 solo tackle. He impacted the game something crazy coming off that edge, just barreling down and getting Drake May off his spot, not allowing him to throw. So the defense saved the day. My main man Kenneth Walker got the MVP. Respect. And your Super Bowl champion, Seattle Seahawks, congrats to them. I can't say I was wrong. I was wrong on my pick, but I still think Drake May is an elite talent. And I think he's going to be elite going into next year. They're going to have to solve that offensive line. Maybe get him another weapon or 2. Hopefully these weapons might develop. And other than that, on to the next one. All right, we done with that. Super Bowl's over. It's always go Browns. Let's talk about one more thing because I'm not going to hold y'all up. We're on the late night. I'm going to play some of this game. So James Harden made his debut. I want to talk about these Cavs. That's big out here. Shout out to my Cleveland Cavaliers. I just want to talk about them for a minute before I can keep it pushing. So the Cleveland Cavaliers, they came out, they did their thing against the Kings. They got the dub. Now, I'm not overly ecstatic about the win because it's the Sacramento Kings. You know what I mean? They're dog water, as the young, they're buns, as the young people say. They're not a good team whatsoever, and they traded 2 of their guys to us who actually showed up. If we look at the box score, Jared Allen, he looked like a freaking superstar. You know why? Because he had somebody to facilitate him to offense. He had 29 points, 10 rebounds. Jared Allen earned his paycheck. James Harden, 23 points on 7 of 13, 8 assists. Come on. First game in, 23 and 8. Okay, Donovan Mitchell was a force to be reckoned with. 35 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, a block, 2 blocks. But the story of the game to me is the defense. The defense for the Cavs is definitely suspect still right now. I want to put on a little bit of their highlights. Hopefully they don't hit me with the little copyright or whatever, but we're going to watch a little bit of it. I'm going to pull it up while I talk. And they pulled it out, but it was definitely closer than it needed to be. And hopefully we don't have a lot of repeat performances like this. This will be the tale of the tape for the rest of the season. The whole thing about the Cavs is if we can get Evan Mobley back, that defensive player of the year, that's going to be great. But now we got Ellis, a 3-and-D guy. We got Schroeder, who can facilitate the offense. And then you got Donovan Mitchell and James Harden, who can score at will. Look at that. That's amazing. That really should have been an and one. But, it's okay. We got it. And, I think with James Harden veteran presence, the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to be absolutely something to deal with in the East. This, to me, really solidifies what's going on. James Harden could feed the big man. Jared Allen looked like the superstar that, we need him to be. I can't wait to see Evan Mobley alongside the Beard because he makes big man look absolutely amazing. James Harden still has a lot of gas in the tank when it comes to his play. He's not Houston James Harden where he needs the ball, dribble, step back 3. That's not his game anymore. His game is to get everybody involved, and his game is to be a veteran. And I think he actually sees the potential of the opportunity to go ahead and win out here in Cleveland because we have all the talent. We just needed somebody to pull it together, and Darius Garland wasn't it. So I think, clap it up for the Cavs making that trade. A lot of people are like, oh, you're not getting anything out of James Harden. He's old. He's selfish. Everywhere he goes, he quits. Maybe because he doesn't see any potential that the team is going to do anything. He looked like he was full of life. He came in, he looked in shape. He didn't miss a beat. And this is his first game with the offense and being more so, you know, he's not even trying to be the guy. He's saying Donovan Mitchell is the guy. So he's willing to say, hey, I'll play second fiddle, but I'm still going to be a main contributor. And nobody really thinks James Harden is a defensive menace, but I do think because of his size and his ability to move around, that he's going to be able to help out a lot. So shout out to the Cavs on their move. I want to see what they do against the Denver Nuggets. That should be a good way to feel how we're going to do and what we're going to do as far as the rest of the season. We still got guys that are coming up. I love Jalen Tyson. I just want him to find a new role as far as how he's going to do. Dennis Schroeder did awesome. He took a little too many shots that I didn't really wasn't a fan of. Keon Ellis, he went 2 for 4, 2 from 4 for 3. You know, all the shots for 3-pointers. 3-and-D guy, can't be mad at that. Shout out to my main man E. He pulled up in the chat. Shout out E. He said, being a facilitator, LeBron-esque. Yes, exactly. Darius Garland isn't a LeBron-esque or any type of esque of a facilitator. He's a scorer. He's a score first, undersized guard. That's what he is. And we can't have that with him and Donovan Mitchell being score first, because then nobody's running the offense and everybody's playing a lot of one-on-one. And then our half-court offense is absolutely trash. So we're going to see what happens. They got the Denver Nuggets next, I believe, tomorrow. That's going to be a good game. I want to look at that and see how they match up against a team that's has great size, and we can see what happens with that. So we got the Denver Nuggets tomorrow at 9. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. And we're just going to see what happens. So shout out to the Cavs. It's going to be interesting to see what goes on for the second half of the season. Right now, we're second in our division behind Detroit. Detroit's solid. Chicago made some moves. Milwaukee's probably out of it. Indiana's not going to do nothing. They're selling their team. So as long as we stay, after it, we're already on a 3-game winning streak the past games. We're 7 games back from first place in our division. We're going to make the playoffs as long as we stay healthy, stay on it. We got a great coach. We got a facilitator, and we got a scorer in Donovan Mitchell. And when Evan Mobley comes back, it's going to be trouble. Okay, nothing else really on the docket. We got the Olympics coming up. Team USA all the way. It's the Winter Olympics. They just starting off the night, so hopefully we're gonna keep up. We're gonna do a medal count. I'm all about the USA when it comes to the Olympics. This is the only thing that really unifies us as a country, so I'll take it. Shout out to Seattle again. My main man Drake May, he came up short, but I still believe that he's going to be an elite quarterback. He showed you every intangible. Hopefully he doesn't turn into the next Peyton Manning where he balls out all regular season and then struggles in the playoffs. But he did make it to the Super Bowl, and that was against some top-tier defenses all the way through. So we're going to get up out of here. My main man, shout out to my main man, Gates 216. He opened up the show for us. Mad love. I appreciate it. We're going to get him on the show when his album's complete, Nothing to Something. We're going to ride out to the same song. I want everybody to show him some love. Gates 216, look him up on YouTube. And we got the podcast coming up on Thursday, 9 p.m. Make sure you tune in. My main man, Don Jordan. What up, Don? He say, before we get out of here, I like the new look Cavs. They have everything they need, in my opinion. Yeah, we just got to bring it all together. If we can bring it all together, then we're going to be dangerous. Mobley's the anchor in the middle. I need him to be more aggressive. And I think with him not having to sit out on the wing and to allow Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland to have to drive downhill all the time in order to get their funky off as far as scoring points, that's going to allow a lot. You see how Jared Allen was able to just be set up a basket at the basket by James Harden. James Harden is, he's always available. You know what they say? The best ability is availability. Darius Garland was never available. He was always out, whether it be toe, a finger. And the thing is, you hate to say somebody's injury prone, but when the writing's on the wall, the writing's on the wall. Don Jordan, appreciate you pulling up. Make sure you come to the podcast. I'm going to get up out of here. There's not too much I wanted to touch on. Again, salute to the Seattle Seahawks. I'm salty about my main man, Drake May, not sealing the deal. Boy, did I want to be right. I'm not even going to lie. But like I said, we're going to get out of here. 9 p.m. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, notification, so that way when we go live on Thursday, y'all can pull up, like, subscribe, and enjoy. It's the Hype Reel on all platforms. That's YouTube. That's Twitch. That's Instagram. That's TikTok. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And like I always say, and I always will say, you either got to be good or you got to be good at it. Till the next time is the next time. All right? Peace.
Brand new Gates 216. We stacked up all winter, so we can ball on you broke ass niggas all summer. Let's go. Assets and liabilities. Had to get up out that comfort zone to finally highlight my abilities. Fucking opinion, they ain't paying my utilities. Don't sleep on the grandson of Hillary. I am really heat. Get it done now. Fuck talking about how it's finna be. No more Mr. Nice Guy shifting my energy. Take kindness for weakness. I'ma slide like it's reset. So many times daily, gotta take a deep breath. My patience ain't what it was back in the day. Can't let nobody fuck over me. No having your way. For real, I'm like Zillow. I'll put you back in your place. Choose your words wisely. If not, get a slap to the face. You don't know me, you know a version, homie. Your lady claim I look even better in person, homie. A boss nigga, head of the family, that's word to Tony. Far from perfect, but I know the Lord is working on me. Yeah, if I don't know nothing, I know I'm overcoming all this dumb shit. From nothing to something, let's run it up, bitch. I like my lady pretty as fuck and dumb thing. While I'm counting this paper, she shutting up shit. If I don't know nothing, I know I'm overcoming all this dumb shit. From nothing to something, let's run it up, bitch. I like my lady pretty as fuck and dumb thing. While I'm counting this paper, she shutting up shit. Standing on the way I feel, I major with no major deal. First I manifested it, then I had to make it real. Never satisfied with making just enough to pay the bills. I just want to hit the stage, do my thing, display my skills. Me and my niggas in the field, steady making plays. Trying to add to the lead and put the game away. Break away, 80-yard rush, that was all us. Practice makes perfect, haters saying it was all luck. The summer's mine, fall, winter, and that spring too. Bulldozing through this game, bitch, you let my team through. I'm locked in the stew, making my dreams true. Generational curse breakers, let's purchase acres. Yeah, and you niggas fakers. Don't ever mistake us. But one of you bums, me and my niggas be getting it done. I don't know nothing, I know I'm overcoming all this dumb shit. From nothing to something, let's run it up, bitch. I like my lady pretty as fuck and dumb thing. While I'm counting this paper, she shutting up shit. If I don't know nothing, I know I'm overcoming all this dumb shit. From nothing to something, let's run it up, bitch. I like my lady pretty as fuck and dumb thing. While I'm counting this paper, she shutting up shit.